Make sure we can get some sound check up in this mother. Yeah, I knew this was gonna be a heavy one. Let me know if you can hear me all right. Yeah, it is what it is. It's gonna be a lot of crunching around. There we go, there we go, there we go. What's going on? Can you hear me okay? Who is that? Extraordinaire. How you doing? Can you hear me okay? Give me a thumb up if you can hear me okay. You can hear? Perfect, perfect. All right, y'all. I ain't even no need to play around. Um, I'm gonna introduce a little challenge and we gonna talk for a minute. And I see it's a lot of challenges going on. You gotta be kidding, it can't be raining. This better not be rain. Cause this gonna be part of the challenge that I'm not ready for. Part of the challenge is what we doing, everybody. First, I'm gonna welcome everybody before I even tell you what's going on. I did way better than I thought it would. Way better than I thought it would. As you see, I'm using all cast iron, everything. Cast iron, everything. So I'm gonna bring y'all over here. We gonna talk about it while I hear a little sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna bring you downstairs with me. I really do feel rain. I cannot believe this. I can't believe it. It's good to see everybody in here. So this is what I'm gonna just open it up right out the gate. So it'll be right in the beginning of the video. Um, what, Katrine Peterson, what's wrong? Catherine Peterson, what's up? We're gonna talk about that in a minute, Sheila Wilson. I just wanna see what's going on with Catherine Wilson. Because I didn't understand the statement. Okay, my rental owner selling my Section 8 property. Okay, okay, so what's your next move? Because that's today, Catherine, that's what we're here for today. Today, what we're gonna be talking about, let's get right into it, is cooking outside and trying to survive out here, outside, when you ain't got no power. Yes, it's gonna be a challenge. The challenge is at the very least, this is my challenge. Let's get on to it. This may help you, Catherine. Can you cook outside for 7 days? 7 straight days. There can be no preparation of your food whatsoever inside your house. I think every year when I start my garden, I garden today because of you. Thank you so much, Jessica Jacobs. Earl K, what's going on, brother? This is what I want to know. Because there's a lot of people that love to barbecue and they barbecue every day. Catherine going through the same thing, prayers, much prayers to you. But this is why we're here. See, I'm glad we're doing this now because here's the thing. This is nothing that's new. Okay, Starduster, I know you can. How you doing? Only thing is refrigeration. But see, I got a refrigerator right behind me right there. This is stuff that we've been talking about for years. For years, we've been doing this and talking about this for years. Nothing is happening that's new. Nothing. The thing is, we've been doing this, what I'm doing today. So you coming in and letting me know your situation is perfect. We've been trying to prepare for if you don't have any more choices, what's your next move? What are you going to do? All of this stuff that we've been buying has not been just for trends or for fun. Has been for what is my next doggone move if the landlord happens to say you got to leave. Here's another one. Just because you own a home right now, what I'm starting to find out, hey, Black's Tropical Homestead, what's going on? What I'm finding out is they can really pretty much put you out of anywhere. So right now, you owning anything don't really mean anything. Like I've been saying for years, and I got a lot of backlash for it. You don't own anything. You don't own anything. There are laws drawn out, and it's been that way since the beginning of this nation, that states they can take whatever you got whenever they want to, however they want to, and they don't got to necessarily compensate you or anything. It's almost it's almost kind of like commandeering, where the police can come and commandeer your vehicle and tear it up and not owe you a cent. Yeah, yeah, and you have to depend on the insurance to take care of your situation. It's no different. If they need to widen the highway and coming and the highway is right across from your house, they can take a piece of your land to widen that highway. And there's nothing you can say or do about it. And no, you won't be compensated for it. They're not going to buy that piece of land for you. So right now, this is what we've been preparing for. We've been preparing for if that happens to happen to you, which is happening to a lot of us. What are you going to do? It's a lot of people still buying weave, wigs, and fingernails and Jordans, and they ain't thinking twice about what if what if I'm the next one this happens to? Okay? So give me 2 ticks. It's about that time. Get these boys off. I've been talking about this forever, okay? I've been talking about mobile refrigeration. I've been talking about grilling and eating and even living and sleeping outside. We've been talking about this for years. And I know we make it fun, but I'll be serious as a heart attack about it. That this right here is what we need to be doing. All this wood I got around this land is for a reason. It's so I don't need charcoal. I can sit here and chop my wood, go get my wood, and bust it up. All of this ain't for fun. I mean, we have fun, but we having fun while we still got a chance to have fun doing it. Okay? So my challenge to everybody, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm coming back on live tonight. Today, I'm cooking breakfast. I know I'm a little late, but I was watching Black's Tropical Homestead, and we about to talk about the Soil Expo. But and you see, I got some fresh eggs out the chicken coop. This is not a game, y'all. This is not a game. Everything we've been doing, boom. Everything we've been doing is reality. It's realistic. And I don't need no oil because it got oil already in there for me. Boom. This is cooking right out of the garden right here. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Cooking right out the garden out of eggs I just collected. This is how you supposed to do it. Everybody better get used to cooking outside and doing things outside, because this is how it's about to be. Let me take this up a notch. You got them eggs pumping. You see that? Now that's a pretty egg right there. Look at that. You're beautiful. So the challenge is, for everybody who just came in the room, the challenge is, can you cook outside every day? I mean, don't cook nothing. Don't even make a sandwich in the house. Can you do this outside? And the reason I'm saying outside is because once you master it outside, you're going to have it all squared away on the inside. And I'm going to even break it down and give you a couple of rules that I thought of, which is you can even use your solar generator if you got one, and you can, like, say it's gonna rain. Let's tighten that up. Say it's gonna rain, right? And you, of course, ain't gonna be outside doing that. You have to be inside. Let's say it's a thunderstorm. Let's be realistic, okay? But your power is out. What are you gonna do? Use your solar power generator. Damn, that got cooked fast. Woo, that grill ain't no joke. Use your solar power generator and hook it to your hot plate. If you don't have a hot plate by now, they super cheap. They like 20 bucks and they don't take a lot of power if you cook with them on low. And boom, there you go. Breakfast right there on the grill. On the grill. All of this stuff I've been buying and having and showing you what we do. I've been doing this for years. It's not new to me. Now all I'm gonna do, how am I gonna clean this off? I'm gonna show you how you clean off cast iron. Show that breakfast one more time. I gotta tell Lady Led if she watching, it's time to eat. Cause we gonna get down with that in a minute. So we've been doing this forever. If you have a, let me just do this. Put that cast iron all the way on the fire and just let it burn like Usher. Let it burn like Usher. Let me leave that open. Let it burn like Usher. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna turn them, the crumbs on here into ashes. You just wipe that off with a paper towel. Boom, forget about it. That's it. So let's get right into it. We were talking about refrigeration. We're talking about refrigeration. As you can see, I got another one of my Bouge RV refrigerators out here right now because I'm gonna be out here all day long. Everything I need for my day is in here. Dinner, breakfast, something to drink, everything is in there. And it's all being run. Right now, I got it being run off of, not the Bouge RV, my computer and everything else is on my Bouge RV. But my, the refrigerator is being run off the EcoFlow 1300. So right there, family, I kid you not, this is the way things is going to end up being, and people is getting put out of their homes. People are getting put out of their homes, and they getting put out of their apartments, and everybody is wondering, what do I do? That's why I keep saying, man, don't just watch us for fun. We here to learn stuff. Hey, B Rich, thank you, brother. You got that 30 quart? Thanks, man, no problem. That discount still goes. Matter of fact, I'm about to be doing a whole thing this weekend. Broke Farmer in the house, African Dreaming. What's up, y'all's heart? Hey, Andale Homestead. Captain Peterson said, that's amazing setup. I'm going to definitely have to work on it. Listen, contact me, email me at leadfarmer73@yahoo.com, and I'm going to see what I can do for you, okay? Because right now, what you're stating is why I'm doing this whole challenge. People are getting put out of their homes, put out of their apartments. They're raising the rent so high, or the mortgage rates. You can't buy a home with these mortgage rates and the interest rates. You can't rent anything when they can legally up your rent by 75%. Literally, and nothing you can say about it. I used to rent out homes back in Ohio, and there's clauses in there that the landlord, the owner, can put in there, which is back in Ohio, you have your eviction situation. A person can almost stay in a house for almost a whole year before the sheriff literally grabs them by the collar and put them on the curb, them and their stuff. It will take almost a year in Ohio. But when I lived in Georgia, I got some game from Georgia. If you put that 30-day clause, there's a 30-day lease clause in your contract, I had it where I didn't have to go by Ohio that law. Every 30 days, if you don't pay at a certain date, I have the power to remove you, and I don't need the sheriff or the deputy. So what I'm telling you now is there's clauses in everything you sign, every rental agreement you sign, every mortgage you sign that says something that states, if we really want it back, we can take it. So, you say, yup, Georgia is just like that. Georgia, if you don't pay, because I lived in Kennesaw, Metro Atlanta, oh my God, I always forget half the places I lived. I lived all over Atlanta. 30 days. If you don't pay in 30 days, they got a couple of grace period days. If you don't pay, you don't stay. They don't need no sheriff. See, they come and they get some gangsters and put you out, and you ain't gonna be tuning up on them. College Park. I lived in College Park. Thank you for that. I lived in Decatur, College Park, Metro Atlanta, Kennesaw. Black's Tropical Homes there. 10 days you can go. That's it. That's it. And that's just them being graceful to say, we'll let you just give you a few more days. After that, you're finished. But I'm here to let you guys know who is coming with me and gonna cook outside for 5 days. You don't have to make a video about it, because everybody say, I ain't making no video. You don't have to. And the only person you can lie to is yourself and God. Try and look. For some people, it's a breeze. For me, it's nothing. For a lot of people, it's almost impossible to try to cook with alternative means. It's almost impossible. You don't know nothing about grilling. You don't know nothing about cooking over open fire. You don't have a fire pit. You may not have a grill. And everybody is depending on a gas for power and heat. And everybody is depending on your electric, because down in the South is more electric than gas, which I had to get used to. You just don't know. How can you do it? How can you do it? How can you pull this off? Starduster, you with me? I mean it. Listen, believe it or not, sister, I'm watching your plank challenges. I'm watching them every day. Man, let's do this, something that's really going to help us, another thing that's going to help us. What's up, Ant4 Barbecue? Now, we're going to do 7 days. You can start whenever you want. I am literally going to start because I got a lot of stuff going on. I wanted to start this weekend. We had a lot going on. That's what we about to talk about again. You with it, Black Soil Urban Homestead? Let me see. Gusto said it's time to get our survival kits. We're literally practicing our preps again. There's another thing that I want to show you. Anytime, Starduster. Another thing I want to tell you. If you don't get your butt up right now and go to Walmart and go grab one of those $24 tents, 2-man to 4-man tents, before they end up being $500 each, because so many people is getting put out of their houses, those tents is starting to come up missing. Because people is buying them tents, and I told you I keep them in our bug out bags. I keep them on the RV. I keep them in my house. I keep them in our storage, and I keep them somewhere else. I got more tents than I can count. Literally. I've showed you a lot of them. If you don't have a tent to be popping up, one of them quick ones. I showed y'all a couple of them when we did the outdoor practice your preps out here, when me and Lady Liz stayed out here all night. Get yourself together. Get you a doggone, learn how to start a fire, what I've been begging people to do. Learn how to start a fire, because ain't gonna be no Kingsford. Man, learn how to start a fire, because you gonna be cooking outside and it look like the way they got it, whether you want to or not. You're gonna need refrigeration. Now, the baby formula, milk, has become an issue. Here's another issue for you. If you do happen to get some formula, or you are blessed to be able to produce breast milk, where are you going to keep it if you ain't got nowhere to live? You got to keep it cold. And I know the formula, you got to add the powder and stuff first, so that's okay. But some of that powder, you can't have that powder out in the heat, though. Don't get it twisted and think just because it's powder that you can have it out in some burning hot heat. It'll go bad. It'll go bad. Matter of fact, if you got it out in some burning hot heat, you're liable to end up either getting sick, or the baby gets sick from that, or you end up with a whole bunch of pests in it. So let me see over here. Get that in there. So, refrigeration, 12-volt refrigeration. That refrigerator freezer that I'm using back there is being run and it's only using 30 watts. I got a 1300 watt generator back there and it's only using 30 watts. How long? You do the math on that. Okay, that's how many hours. I could run that for days. Now, if you got it hooked to the solar panels over here, I had that hooked up last week for almost 2 weeks. The refrigerator to the generator to the panels. And I left it outside to see exactly, can it take some of this heat? Can it take some of the rain? And it did. So, I'm going to say this one more time and I'm going to let it go because I got something else I want to talk about. Can you join me on this challenge and see if you can cook outside for 7 straight days? I mean it. I'm not talking about going in the house. If you got to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it need to be outdoors. It need to be outdoors. If you have to cook inside, it has to be through your solar power generator, or you set up some candles. I don't recommend that. That's a last alternative for me because it's not safe. If you have to do it, fine. But if not, use a solar power generator and use your hot plate, your electric skillet, and cook your food. It's easy as that. It's no big challenge. It's just I'm trying to see now the way things are going. We really need to do this. We need to practice this. Okay? Get your tent and learn how to start cooking some food outside. Now, I think I'm about done with that, and I'm hoping Lady Leah watching me, so she can come get this food. So now let's get on to what we really here for. Family, I'm gonna read y'all first, then I'm gonna get over with it. I've been using oil on mop strings in a jar for higher heat, alcohol, tin field. Okay, got you. Practice makes sense. Yes, practice everything. This is what we're gonna call it, okay? Tonight is going to be another Bills and Barbecue. The reason I'm calling it Bills and Barbecue is because our bills is having us have to cook in different ways. Our bills that we need to be burning up is making it so we have to start thinking of other ways to do everything. Bills and Barbecue, this is part 1. Part 2 will be tonight. I want to talk about the great unboxing. This is going to be tomorrow. The unboxing, I'm going to do 2 things during the unboxing. Number 1, I'm going to unbox all the stuff like Christmas that people been sending us. I'm going to do an unboxing. I might do an unboxing tonight. But at the same time, while I'm unboxing the gifts that you sent to me, I want you to unbox your doggone stuff, your preps that you've been buying, and look at it and throw the box away. The unboxing video is going to be, I want you to unbox your pressure canner, your rocket stove, your whatever you ordered, your generator, your Bourgeois refrigerator. Unbox it, throw that box out, and stop taking up space and start using it. The unboxing video is going to be just that. I'm going to unbox things you sent to me so I can show the world what you guys sent me and show the love. And at the same time, we all going to unbox something that we purchased for preps, and we're going to use it. That's what we're going to do. I know we all guilty. I got something in there that I'm guilty to not opening up yet. That's what we're going to do. Okay? So we're going to do the unboxing. So, African Dreaming, my brother, it's good to see you in here. Say, hey, Live Farmer 73 and Farmer, we cook outside, have been doing it for years. We just bought raw land in Tennessee, about to live off grid. I have sun, oven, and grills. Okay, there we go. I don't care how you do it. Just do it outside. Because the reason I say outside is because if you're looking for alternative way to cook, most of those are dangerous and you shouldn't be doing it in the house. Water storage or just ways to harvest water. Both. That's yeah, that's both. You can't have ways to use the water if you don't have it in the first place, if you haven't harvested it. But we're going to get back into practicing our preps. Now, here's the other thing. Like, let me show you something. I showed y'all this before, and I'm gonna show you again because it's in real time. I'm just looking over at it and seeing it. I ain't gonna show the product brand of this, but you know what this is, right? Everybody got these somewhere in their house. You see that? That's because that mug always out here. You throw this away. You know why you throw this away? Y'all be like, because it has soap in it. You can't be drinking out of that. People got on me because they're like, oh, you can't drink that water, it has soap in it. Okay, you can do what you want to do. Number one, you can if you clean it out well enough. Number two, that ain't what all I said use it for, not just to drink out of. This, you set this out here, and you know what's in there now? I put soapy water in there. So while I'm outside, that's an instant sink. And let me, instant sink. Watch this. Soapy water. Clean your hands. Wash up. And you throw your own, look at this. You throw your own personal little shower away every couple of weeks. This is, you keep them, fill them with soapy water or fill that with water, and you can have this outside. I sit this on our tables, so while we out here messing around with this grill, I got water that ain't gonna spill out. The sun ain't gonna turn it into algae, and boom, it got a nozzle. Everybody keep throwing these away. You know how much hardship people gave me about this? But they don't care about you throwing it away into the dumpster though. Nobody said nothing about that. Nobody said nothing about the pollution. You should be filling those back up with water. You could be doing anything with those. It ain't necessarily got to be for drinking. You could use that for washing up. I have 2 of those in my RV. And when we set up, that's what I use them for. I don't keep running back and forth into my RV because every time I run into my RV, the lights come on. That is drinking power. So everything you do, man, costs you. When you don't have no power, once you're off the grid, every step you take, Bobby Brown, is going to cost you money or may cost you your life. Running in and out. Every time you open the refrigerator or the freezer, that light come on, the compressor come on. That uses energy, energy that you may not have on a cloudy day like today. I'm not bringing in that much power, so I'm trying to keep everything to a minimum. Right now, I got 4 panels hooked up, and I'm only bringing in 60 watts of power. So what is that telling me? If my refrigerator is using 30 watts, and I'm only bringing in 60 watts, I'm only charging my generator by 30 watts. That's gonna take forever for 1,300 watts. So I have to minimize how much I go in and out of that refrigerator, in and out that freezer. Do I need a light hooked up to it? No. Do I need my laptop hooked up to it while I'm not using it? No. Every step you take right now off the grid or out here in the land, everything you do costs you. It's going not necessarily money, but it's going to cost you convenience, and it may cost you your life. Okay? So, with that being said, family, how many people watch Black's Tropical Homestead and the Soil Family Expo? Listen, I had some things that I had to take care of. I've been wanting to talk about this so bad. Thank you, Starduster. I've been wanting to talk about this so bad. But I wanted Black's Tropical Homestead to say they park, you know, they was hosting the whole thing. But I want to tell y'all about my experience. Family. Oh my God. Listen, they accomplished something we've been talking about forever. All meeting up and coming together. You know what? I shook hands. I gave dap to some of the coolest people on YouTube. Not here, not on this camera, man. I saw Black's Tropical Homestead. I saw both of them standing there, and your brain kind of be on fire when you see people in real life. Guava Marcy. I saw a broke farmer. I like to lost my mind because I'm like, this is a real dude. This is, these are real people behind this camera. And this is the best part about that. It also lets you realize there are real people behind the camera. That means when you say something or you do something, you don't know how it may affect somebody. This is a real person behind this camera. These are real people. Whether they showing love or they're showing malice, these are real human being people. And I think the line has been crossed. The line has been crossed into thinking this is just YouTube. And I've heard that a million times, and I kept telling people, no, this is real. This is real. People say, you can't have friends on YouTube. This is not a real place. The hell it ain't. Because I shook the hands of several real people that I watch. So when people say this screen, this platform shouldn't affect a human being personally, that's not true. That's not true. Because even though on this screen you can't touch them, can't feel them, can't see them, man, it's really a real person back there that either you might be hurting their feelings or you may be boosting them up. And when people say, Led, you inspire me, I'm like, oh, no, it ain't me. It's something else. But you don't know. You don't know what effect you have on people. You might be driving somebody crazy. And then at the same time, you might be helping somebody achieve a next goal. And then being at the Black's Tropical Homestead Expo, seeing all of that and what effect that you have on people, you don't know until you see it in real life. You just don't know. Like, this is a person, this is not just a thumbnail or a picture on YouTube, man. This is a real person. That thumbnail is a man or a woman with feelings. And wow, these people are actually doing something. And this is what I always try to tell you, don't I? I say, look, this is my life. It's not a damn TV show. It's not a TV show at all. This is me. This is what I do. This is my family. It's my wife, my children. This house. This is not a studio set, and they're not props or actors. And some people cross the line and think that's what it is. Like, hey, entertain me. That's not what it is. And when you all come together in real life, you feel that. I just didn't see that. I felt it. I was not there as long as everybody else due to certain circumstances, but I'm telling you, the time that I was there with all these real down people, gardeners, it wasn't even just gardeners, dear family, it was people that watches us. It was people supporting us that don't even have a YouTube channel. They just supported us. It was people. Now, I'm telling you from my perspective, my point of view, and the things I saw and heard, okay? There was people meeting up with us and greeting us and saying hello to us and talking to us. And you know what I kept asking? Oh, how you doing? What YouTube channel? I don't have a YouTube channel. I just like watching y'all. So you just showed up. Yeah, man. Man, you talking about love. You affected somebody, everybody at this garden expo and everybody that didn't make it. You don't know how much you inspire people. You don't know how much how words can cut people. This is the sweet part about it. This is the sweet part about why that expo meant so much to me. meeting up with so many like-minded people, meeting up with people that I only get a chance to see on the computer or the screen, right? You also get a chance to clarify things that you can't type. You get to explain situations that wasn't what it seemed online, because I told y'all this platform stuff, it's about punctuation. You can say things and it's just a tone of your voice that'll change the whole meaning of what you just said. Like, hey, give me some of that. Or, hey, give me some of that. Did you see what I just did? Hey, give me some of that. Or, hey, give me some of that. That just meant two different things, didn't it? Two entirely different things. One, somebody might hand you something. Two, you might get the police called on you or get slapped. You dig? So when you typing, man, it could mean anything depending on the opposite person that's receiving its mood. You don't know. You don't know what mood they're in, and you don't know how they're going to receive what you just said, especially if the punctuation and the spelling is off. Okay? So meeting people that you may have inspired or offended in person to be like, oh, that's what that meant. I am sorry. To see a person's face of how much they were hurt, or to see a person's face to see how much they apologize and they truly mean it, this will never be able to take place of that. That's why meeting up in person at the Garden Expo meant so much. Because now I get to see Lioncrest. I get to see Black's Tropical Homestead. I get to see Broke Farmer. I get to see a hoodstead or homestead in the hood. I get to see all of these wonderful people and realize I drove home thinking, man, people, man, this ain't no joke. This ain't no game. These are real people taking steps to further their livelihood in one way, form, or fashion. And we're all coming together to try to help each other make it to that next step. Because you know who ain't going to help us. You know, them other folks ain't going to help us. So we got to help ourselves. And to see that, just to see how much it took to put everything together and how it turned out. Because I've been watching and listening to everybody about this coming up for the longest. I keep saying, I'm going to go. No, I can't go. All right, I'm going to go, but I got this. I'm telling you, family, Black's Tropical, y'all throw that down. Broke Farmer, y'all throw that down, man. That right there, all I keep wishing it is, number one, I would have got there sooner. Number two, if I could stay longer. I got my signals crossed, my communication mixed. I went back to the RV and I was like, God, what happened, you know? I really wanted to hang out. Boy, I had a good time in the time I was there. If everybody that was there that night, how many people saw me, I was ready to cut up? I was ready to cut up, man. I was already on one when I got there. Y'all seen that an hour before I got there. So it was a lot of work, but worth every second and every penny. Let me tell you something, Black Tropical Homestead. This is what we're all going to have to do. We're going to have to spread this message wider to bring forth more of the gardening, prepping community together. Because I think, you know, it happened in such a short span of time and the word wasn't out, because I went back and watched my video and a lot of the comments was like, what soil expo? What soil expo? What garden meetup? What? And I kept saying, you don't know? If you go back and watch that video, you see how many times I'm like, y'all don't know about this? They didn't know. And I'm like, it had to be at least 10 people that said they don't know that I could see, okay? So I'm thinking, What if we could have got those 10 more people that didn't know? Here's the other thing. You know how many people that was in Savannah that didn't know. Go back and look at my video and count how many people that said, I'm in Savannah. I'm down the street. Where y'all at? Somebody showed up late. I wish she was in here so she could say something. Black Tropical Homestead say, it was only 2 months planned, but we are planned now for 2023. We need start putting that together right now. Let me know anything that I can do to help, any way I can spread the message, spread the word, because the more, as wonderful as it was this year in such a short span of time, it can only be greater if we got time, you know? And think of this, I'm gonna say this, and I hope y'all feel me on this. Usually, I'm gonna tell you how wonderful it was. Usually, some of the best dishes that you make is done in a haste. You ain't measured nothing, you know? You just kind of finger tasting stuff, and you end up opening up a cabinet. Oh, dang, I forgot I had that tuna fish. Throw that in there, you know, little mayonnaise, little mustard, little this, little that. You don't know what you just made. But when you hungry and you hurry up and throw something together, man, it's always the best outcome meal that you've ever had. And that's what this was. It was all thrown together in 2 months. You a little bit of this, a little dash of that. I guess we can throw that in. They can come. This can happen. But look what it turned out. We think about this. Usually when you have a meal like that that you throw together and it was the bomb, you let somebody taste like, oh, what you do to that? I'm not all the way sure. We'll spend the rest of our lives trying to duplicate that moment, did I put some paprika in there or not? I don't remember how many cans of tuna fish I had that day. That's what happened. So all we can do is keep trying to do it and relive that wonderful moment that we all spent together and just try to redo it and make it better. Because, man, I'm telling you, I don't care if it was thrown together in 2 months or 2 weeks, 2 days. For the short amount of time I was there, and family, if y'all ain't never been to Savannah, Georgia, I've been several times. If you've never been to Savannah, you don't even got to go to the meetup. Go to Savannah. Go to Savannah and see what the real true meaning of Southern hospitality means. Because everybody ends up hearing about the South and then they come down here and be disappointed, you know, when they see a couple of them flags flying. Dukes of Hazzard. But for the most part, man, that place reminded me of back home. Everybody, it was all ethnic groups. It was just, people was walking up to me, talking to me, don't know me from a can of paint. It was something to do everywhere, man. I turned in a 360 and, okay, check it out. I had so much fun in the short time I was there with everybody. I never pulled my camera out, not one time. I'm sick about it. I'm sick about it. Sunday Backyard Farmer came and picked me up from the RV spot, right? Ask Sunday Backyard Farmer how many cameras I had. I thought I was about to shoot a film production of Gone with the Wind. I had a camera for every angle, you hear me? I had them dangling from my neck. One's to strap on your chest, one for the top of my head, one on the side of me. I looked like a damn transformer about to shoot off missiles. I ain't lying. I looked like RoboCop. I had so many cameras. I had about 3 or 4 gimbals. I was ready, and my phone. Me and Sunday kind of looked around the RV and seen all this equipment. And I looked at Sunday Backyard Farmer like, man, I ain't bringing none of this stuff. I brought all this stuff, man, all this way. I ain't bringing none of this. Because I promise to you, if I would have strapped all them cameras onto me, I would have been walking like RoboCop, like freeze, creep. I probably would have scared people if I would have showed up with all them cameras on my body. So I said, no, I'm going to take my phone. I didn't even bring a gimbal. I'm going to just take my phone. I promise you, That phone stayed in my pocket all day. And I promise when I got back to the RV, I thought I lost my phone because I never took it out of my pocket. I reached back on his left cheek. There it go. It was hot. It was piping hot off that cheek meat, but no, never took it out. So I appreciate everybody that had brought out their cameras. Cali Homestead with Pooh Bear had that camera rolling. Black's Tropical Homestead. Oh man, there was so many people had their cameras out. Thank you for that. It was so many people I can't even remember everybody. Everybody had them cameras up, and I'm photobombing. I'm busy photobombing. I didn't get no footage. So what I want to do is I'm gonna pick little pieces of people's other posts, man, and put it on a community post of mine so people can see. People, they don't know, man. They don't know how wonderful this really was. How you doing, Van Poppin' on the weekends? So your number one fan up in here, Guava, Guava. Black Tropical Homes said, thank you for all coming. It was love. Oh man, I can't even describe it well enough. I can't describe it well enough because all I wanted to do is, man, I wish my wife was there. Man, everybody was there. Beautiful broke farmer in the house, man. It was so much love, man. And I got to meet people that I didn't even know. Like, they don't have a profile picture. Like, they call me Sunshine. When I saw they call me Sunshine, I was like, she was like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, how are you? And I thought she was another passerby, her and her husband. No, she's a YouTuber. And I didn't know who I've been talking to all this time. Man, how wonderful. The people that didn't have a thumbnail or a profile picture to see who they are in real life. Oh, man. It was mind blowing. And it also made me think of something else, too. It also made me think of how many people, they call me Sunshine, I said, beautiful soul sister. Yeah, I wouldn't have knew if she didn't say nothing. And Dale was there. And Dale, I heard about your dance moves. I heard you the next MC Hammer out there. I heard about you the next Chris Brown. I wanted to see, and I didn't get a chance to stay. Oh, I wish I would have been there. I wish I would have seen it. I wanted to come in that club so bad. Everything, family, was incredible. It was incredible. Listen, and I'm only talking about, I was only there for what, 2 or 3, 4 hours? My experiences was unparalleled. Say, Andell is a dancing phenomenon. Cali Homestead with Pooh Bear was in there tearing up, I heard. B. Irvin, you were being present. I was there. I really wanted to be in the mess. I'm a front soldier. I'm in the trenches. I'm out front. I like to be in the trenches with the people. I don't like to, you know. So I wanted to be in that. I wanted to be in it, man. Thank you, Starduster 2. Starduster 2, next time, you going with me. I'm telling you right now, because you in Florida, you in what part of Florida? You in northern Florida, ain't you, Starduster 2? You in northern Florida. All right, King. You not Fort Lauderdale, that ain't it. It's up. I always mess that up. What is that? But you close. You close. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I'm going back to Savannah. It's like LL Cool J song, like going back to Cali. I'm going back to Savannah. Savannah. I'm going back to Savannah. I don't think so. I'm going back. And I'm talking about I'm about to go back soon because Black's Tropical Homestead, they got something for me. We gonna let y'all know. And I need to go down there and snatch it up. Black's Tropical, what we talked about. Yeah. So everybody, I'm going back and see my family again. If it's not this week, it's gonna be next week for sure. uh, the Black Tropical Homestead, you were there, but we have a live band and the river playing, meet and greet 2023, turn up a notch. Oh my God. Listen, if everybody want to know, I'm going to link Black's Tropical Homestead videos to the end of this. I'm not even going to link my own. I'm going to link theirs so you can go straight over there and talk to Black's Tropical Homestead so they can tell you everything you need to know on what went down, the videos, the footage that you missed. You can get right to that. So here's the other thing. Right now, we need to start spreading the message on the 2023. It need to be on all of our channels. It need to be on all of our tongues. Even if you have a rendition of it, you need to be speaking on it. But we can't keep operating. See, YouTube is YouTube has gotten to a point now where it's not like it was 10 years ago. Okay, it has gotten to a point now that we need to take it to the next level, and that means we can't let everything stay digital. We've gotten too cool. We've gotten too close. We know each other. We know the ins and outs of everybody's channel and sayings and everything else. It's time to shake some hands. Now, if you don't feel me on that, then I don't know what to tell you. But I'm telling you, from my point of view, that's why we did the layers on the loose. Because I said it's time to start shaking some hands and giving some dap and giving some hugs, because it's very easy to misconstrue a conversation that has been typed. It's very easy to misunderstand and misinterpret something that somebody said and somebody heard that you said this about them. It's easy. I've seen it. I'm living proof. I've seen it done to me. Very easy to contort the truth into a non-truth just by either punctuation, poor spelling, or the lack of facial expression. The lack of facial expression can ruin communication. I promise you. You know how many people would apologize for half the crazy crap they done on one of these platforms if they could talk to the person sitting right across from them because something was misunderstood or misconstrued. You know how you could fix that? How it would change the outcome of everything if you could say, I didn't know, my sister. I didn't know, my brother. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. This is what I meant, or this is what I said, or this is what I did. It's so much of that going on YouTube alone. People starting beef and people starting crap and people bringing in negative stuff. You know why? Because they typing. Or they talking out of their feelings. They ain't even thinking. They talking out of emotion. And you said something, we all do it, and talk and say something that you don't really mean. You may mean it, but that's something that could have stayed in here, because you mean it now, but you ain't gonna mean it later after you done had something to eat. You was a little hangry or something. Sitting and talking to somebody right across from you and seeing their facial expressions, it changes everything. It changes the conversation, man. It makes it positive. You know how it makes it positive? Because if it's a negative conversation, one person is going to end up leaving. So it's not a conversation anymore. So everything is said and done and it's over with. But a positive conversation, you can sit and chop it up and talk to people for hours, man, with like-minded, positive people. I promise you, I didn't leave that next day till I think it was 11 or 12 that I was waiting and waiting and waiting. I was so happy to be with everybody and uniting with everybody. I was so happy to be there. I didn't get nobody's number. The Bull's garden in the house. What's up, Bull? Listen, I didn't get nobody's phone number. I'm sitting there, oh, broke farmer, oh, Black Tropical Homes, oh, Hoodstead, oh, Cali Pooper, oh, Best your journey. Everybody was there, and I was so happy, and we hugging, and we giving dap, and we talking. I never said, what's your number? How do I get in touch with you? What's your number? How do I get in touch with you? What's your email? How do I get in touch with you? I had so much fun. My business sense was out the window. See, Lady Led always on that. That's why I wanted her with me. My business sense was out the window. When you see real people in real life, I'm going to say this, and you can take it how you want to. But when you talk to somebody and you see somebody on YouTube all the time, and you talking to them all the time, and you watching them all the time, when you see them in person, no matter how popular they are on this platform, no matter what, when you see them in person, you almost starstruck. You starstruck because you like, I can't believe you a real. You just want to touch them to see, like, I get it now when people trip on Michael Jackson and Prince and them. I get it. Because when you see somebody you've been listening to and you love the way they talk, you love the way they sing, you love the things they say, you love everything about them, you don't miss a show, you don't miss a channel, you don't miss a episode. But when you see them in real life, you take him back a little bit. You're taken back with the feeling of, man, I can't believe it's you. It's you really here. That's a hell of a feeling, man. And the crazy part is we all just normal people. But when you watch and see people, oh my God, it's something else. It's a feeling that you don't understand. If you sitting here, 700 folks in here right now, you watch me all the time, I'm nobody. But it's just weird when you see me in person, or if I see you in person. Bull Garden, I've been watching the Bull for over 5 years. If I see the Bull in person, I'm going to lose my, I was about to curse. I'm going to lose I'm a trip. If I see Sapper Gardner in real life, SEM Family Garden. If I see Grow Family Network in life, I'm going to lose it. Because, man, these are people, man, I've been rocking with for years. Whether your channel is new or you've been here with us for the last 12 years, man, that's a weird feeling when you see something. That's a beautiful, not weird. I retract that word. It's a beautiful feeling, man. Bull, I'm coming to see you, man. Homestead Heart, I'm coming to see you, sister. Beautifulness, I'm coming to see you, sister. Starduster, Grow Family Network, New Orleans Gardener, all of us, man, legs on the loose. You'll see. I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you, and I'm going to be announcing it when I'm on my way. Broke, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see. There's no reason why I shouldn't be seeing everybody in Georgia. My family in Georgia. And I'm always back and forth, back and forth. When I hit Georgia again, man, I'm going to be calling all Georgians. All y'all Georgians, come on. Where we at? I'm at the mall. No, I ain't at the mall. It might get shot up. Well, I'm at the Walmart. No, it might get shot up. We'll think of something, though. Legs on the loose, man. We coming to see you. We coming to see you so we can spread the word about all of these gatherings, man. This is enough of this digital crap. It's enough of this digital stuff. It's great. But after a while, lines are crossed into thinking this is just a robot that I watch. This is just an actor. And I think that's where I don't want us to go. We shouldn't go there and think I can hurt this person's feelings or say anything I want to say or do anything I want to do because it's just a person on YouTube. I think that line has been crossed because you forget about the human element behind the person you see on you forget about the person that's behind the person you see on this screen. We forget about the human part. There is a real human. Like the person I just exited out the back door, that must not be a person, a human that's talking like that. That's what I'm talking about. We get those troll type people confused with me and you. And we end up saying things to one another that may hurt one another. And I think the human element, the humanity element is being lost. And it's now time for us to reset that. There's nothing wrong with this virtual reality thing. But at the same time, we need to kick the human and the humanity back into the digital world. We can't lose that because we're losing it. You think you can say anything to anybody, do anything to anybody, and it don't mean nothing because it's just we like it, think it's a video game. We think it's not real, but you don't realize how bad you hurt somebody by something you've said because either you've misconstrued it or you misunderstood it or something you was just trying to be funny and it wasn't funny. I learned that a long time ago. And I told y'all about the story of the green shirt. I learned that it humbled me. It's something else, man. You just don't know. Sometimes you gotta, it's so much stuff I would love to really say, but I bite my tongue because sometimes is it even worth saying it? Just because you have the right does not make it right. See, that's the part about us humans we starting to lose. Just because you have the right to do something, the legal right to do or say something, does not make it morally or spiritually right to do or say something. See? You have mankind's lawful right to do, say certain things, but does it make it spiritually or morally right to do or say certain things? Hell no, it don't. And that's where we getting lost. And until we start meeting up in person like we did at the Soil Expo, that's where we gonna start learning again. Like, man, you just can't be saying any old thing. Want to hear something? I learned several things about several people that I met. I'm not gonna mention those because I don't want to disclose anybody's personal information. That I'm like, oh, I get it. See, I would have. You don't know what you know if you're looking at somebody on the screen, man. Hey, New Orleans Gardener, how you doing? Hey, that guy from Texas. Sometimes when you shake somebody's hand, you will learn their spirituality, their religion, their faith. You will learn their religion, their spirituality, and their faith without even saying a word. You can see, like, oh, I get it. That's beautiful. I get it now. So, Tamika say that's why I'm quiet most of the time, because you can sit back and learn and see, and you'll get it, man. You get it, So I'm not going to run this on, but this is what I want to say to you guys. Please, after this video go off, I'm going to link everybody's video on here, as many as I can link on here, so you can go over and see everybody's video of the whole festivities, because you're gonna need to be there. Seeing it on the video, and I'm gonna say this, seeing it on the video, it wasn't the same. Seeing it on these videos, because everybody can't just walk around with their camera going 24/7. It ain't no cameramans here. These are normal people. So you don't even get a chance to see the hardcore, wholehearted fun and love being shared. You just see clips. Black Tropical Homestead just did a video, a premiere, about an hour ago. Please go back and watch that. And I'm gonna tell you before you go see it, all you're seeing is clips of love. You ain't even seeing the real deal. You just seeing clips of it. So imagine how much love was behind the rest of it, man. It was incredible. So I'm gonna get off of here, but this is what's gonna happen. Again, I'm gonna link those videos after this video, and then later tonight, Lady Led has a surprise for everybody, and then we're going to be cooking. We're going to be doing another Bills and Barbecue part 2, because I told her no more cooking in the house. 7 days. 7 days. No more nothing. No more preparation. If you make a salad, pull it out here, make it out here. I don't care how uncomfortable it is. I don't care how inconvenient it is, because if people get put out their house or you out camping, guess what? You're going to be inconvenienced. I think we all should start getting a little used to being inconvenienced and uncomfortable with everything going on. Okay, so we're gonna be cooking, and tomorrow we're gonna do the big unboxing, where I want everybody to get all your preps, and we're gonna take that junk out the box, and I'm gonna be looking at you to see what you just took out your box, and I'm gonna show you what I took out of mine from all the gifts that people sent me. Okay, I'm gonna be throwing out some shout outs and everything of people done sent me stuff, and I'm just now getting time to open it because my life has been a hurricane. I got time, and I'm gonna make time. All right, everybody have a wonderful day. I'm gonna finish doing this grill because I'm gonna keep that mug burning all day. All day. I just installed it and I got it popping. I got that thing populating. Now y'all see that? What I tell you? Didn't I tell you all you gotta do is set your grill? If you got cast iron, all you do is let that burn off, whatever food you did burn off. Scrape that. Look, don't put no soap and water on there. You let fire handle that. Throw the crumbs in the fire. And that's all to that. I see people always washing their cast iron cookware with soap and water. You mess it up like that. That's what you do right there. Now you lift that up. You take a washcloth or something, a rag or paper towel, wipe them crumbs off, and it's a wrap. I just like hearing all that noise. Y'all like, damn, you don't gotta do it like that. No, I don't. I really don't. So, I'm gonna let y'all go. Let me close this down. I got some stuff to handle, and I really, really, really wish I could take y'all with me. I got a lot going on, and I'm gonna take y'all with me, but I need y'all to please, please listen and go watch Black's Tropical Homestead. Cali homesteading with Pooh Bear. For everybody that don't know, yes, I'm gonna say it again. Cali Homes, there you go, little sister, right there. I hope y'all made it home safely. Cali homesteading with Pooh Bear drove over 2,000 miles to come to this expo. Over 2,000 miles. Boy, was it worth it. It was so worth it seeing her. I promise you, family, you don't know love until you see somebody in person. That's all I'm saying. What was it, 33 hours. Black Tropical Homestead said Cali Homestead with Pooh Bear drove 33 hours. Can you believe that? Just to meet up with beautiful, like-minded people. 33 hours. Over 2,000 miles with her family. I can't go 50 miles with my family without wanting to end up in some yellow tape somewhere. Nope. She came all that way. All that way. And I think if we all be a little bit more open-minded, I think I'm gonna share this with you real quick, and then I'm gonna go. I know I talk a lot, I got a big mouth, whatever, but I'm pretty much a loner. I'm like a rebel. I just hang out with myself. I do stuff by myself. And I said, with my age, man, I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna stop. It's time for me to branch out and meet people, man, and let people into your life. Let people. Everybody ain't gonna do what you do. Everybody ain't gonna say what you say. You gotta let people be people, man, and let them express themselves. So you can't always be in control of everything. Sometimes, man, you just gotta just raise your hand, man, and let nature take its course, man. I just wanna reach out and show love. I'm always receiving love. I'm always receiving so much love from everybody. It's time for me to, man, reach out and show some love back, man. This life is not promised. Tomorrow ain't promised to you. It's not. And I witnessed it, and I know y'all witnessed it. One day you talking to somebody, tomorrow they gone. Literally. And most people leave this earth with a handful of shoulda, woulda, couldas. And I just don't want to do that. I want to do as much and live my life as much as I possibly can before it's my time to take me a nap. I want to meet as many people. I want to actually meet people and tell them how I really feel about them. Not on the phone, man. Not on the phone. I want to go and see somebody, look them in their eyes and tell them how I feel about them for real. Even if I don't really care for you very much. I want to tell you in person. Okay? Because maybe it's a mistake. I want to tell people how much I love them. I want to tell people how much I appreciate them in person. I don't want to do it on no damn phone. I don't want to do it on no computer. I don't want to lick no envelope and send it to you. I want to look you dead in your eye and shake your hand and tell you how much I care for you, how much I appreciate you, how much I respect you. And until we start doing that, we doomed as a people. All right? Laird Farmer 73, everybody, do the challenge with me. You cannot cook. If you down with this challenge, you can do videos. I'm going to try to post the videos on the community post. Do it with me. And the only person you lying to is yourself. Okay, so it ain't that kind of challenge. You can only cook outside. This is my 7-day Bills and Barbecue cook-off challenge. Everything you do outside, you got to be outside. You can't go in there eating no box of crackers. Take them saltines outside. If you have to cook inside, you have to do it safely, meaning either use your solar power generator on your hot plate, or if you just have to, and I don't advise that, cook with candles. You can do it, but if you got any other way to do it, do that before you start cooking with candles and clay pots and stuff like that. Your rocket stove, take it outside, okay? I'm going to give you a pass and say, yeah, you can use your propane barbecue grill. You shouldn't though, but you can. But everything got to be done outdoors, okay? So eat outside for 7 days. I'm not saying you got to eat outside. You have to cook outside. I'm glad you said that. The reason why I say that is because it might be raining. You know, it might be snowing where you at. I'm trying to be more sensible, but if look at it like this. If you don't have power in your home, how are you going to cook? The safest way is to go outside and do it. Doing it indoors, yes, you can do it. Should you? If you have the option to go outside, I recommend go outside. Because yes, you can cook inside on candles and small fires and stuff, but you really, really risking destroying your home, even in a grid down situation. So, outside only, please. I can't tell you what to do. This is just what I'm going to do, and I'm going to keep showing you on top of everything else I got to show you this week. So I'm going to have my setup out here, and y'all going to see a lot of changes coming on my land. Is it this week? Next week. A lot of changes coming on my land next week. So I'm going to have my kitchen and my world set up out here. I'm going to have my little garden back here. You see my tomatoes and stuff growing in my buckets that we throwed in there last week. I'm gonna have my generators out here pumping, my panels, and my grill, and my 12-volt DC refrigerator. It's staying out here for a while, okay? So I hope y'all join me with that. Please go check out Black Tropical Homestead, and everybody, please be safe. Laird Farmer 73, what's the name of the grill? Oh, that is a Pilot Rock Park grill. That's one of the ones you go to the state park and grill your food on. The industrial one. Don't ask me why I got that. Don't ask me why I got that. I got that. It's a long story. It's a Pilot Rock park grill, industrial park grill. Literally the ones you go to the beach or you go to the state park and grill your food on. The ones you're scared to touch because you don't know if somebody just cooked their shoes on top of it. Yeah. So everybody have a wonderful day. Live Farmer 73. Please be safe. I love you, and I'm out.